What do you mean, wait? This is all going in. What are you trying to show me?
Did you get that?
Yeah, I did get that.
No. I live in the projects. I had to close the door. I mean, it's true. Sorry. Hold
Hi,
up.
best friend. And we're here again. Da 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 da. We're not twins. No, just kidding. Could you imagine?
Oh well.
Look, I'm wearing a
Ding
beach.
ding
Ding, ding, ding.
ding
See?
ding. Yeah.
Look, I'm wearing my Bjork shirt.
Your B jerk shirt. I'm wearing my Ed Hardy shirt.
Oh, today we're giving 90s.
We are. I guess that's what we're
90s,
giving.
2000s.
I like this
Uh,
background. You painted those walls.
yes,
Nice. That's very
yes.
nice. You're always on set, and then I'm just at my
Yeah,
apartment.
you should. Yeah, have some fun. Go on set.
No,
Go live in
I'm keeping it
locations.
real.
This is me being real.
Hold
Yeah.
up.
Ugh,
That didn't
not
help.
not this. Hi. How are
Hi.
you, friend?
Good. I forgot to take my medicine because I ran out.
I forgot to take my medicine, but not because I ran out.
I ran out. I got it though. We're good.
Okay.
Also, my water, the little stick, the stick that takes the water, I opened
Sure.
it up and then I was gonna put water in it at school, mind you. I had it open, I took it out, and the bit itself popped off and hit the ground.
Did you clean it?
Yes, I cleaned it, but in that moment, I was gonna end it all. I was
Yeah.
so,
This is
I,
the end of my life.
this is the end of my life. Out in public, out aloud by myself, I was like, I'm gonna kill myself.
Uh, I'm gonna kill, like yelling.
Like literally, I
I'm
was
gonna
like, this
kill
is it.
myself.
I was like, this is it.
Did you
I
notice my
also,
earrings?
no, I don't.
They're hearts today.
Well, I didn't notice them.
Camera work. Just kidding, they're not real. Ah!
Ah, those chunky ears. Yeah,
People like them. My mom really likes them.
I liked it when you had the black ones in. They look pretty
She
cool.
says the same thing. She's like, "Why? I just wanted you to have the black ones because they were so nice." Because she's Southern apparently,
Yeah,
and then I was like, "I swear, I was looking for the black ones, but I found these." She's like, "We have to go one day at Spencer's or something," and I was like, "Okay,
Spencer's.
Spencer's or something."
You gonna take you to Spencer's?
I was like, "They're probably in the mall," and she's like, "You're right about that."
Yeah, William.
So, anything else, friend? What's today's topic?
Um, I can't tell you.
Hello?
What is it? Movies or something?
It's movies! Yeah.
They're lame.
No, I'm cool.
What's this thing called?
It's a real.
Say.
Yeah, this is real. I keep it real. No, just kidding.
I keep it
So,
realer than
movies.
real.
Do you watch movies?
I don't. I don't.
Oh, yeah, you don't watch anything.
I don't. Jonathan is a cinephile, and I am out here getting bitches. No, I'm
So,
kidding.
oh, so we're getting the two ends of the spectrum here.
Bitches and bitchless.
I hate you. That's fun.
Period.
I hate you so
Okay.
bad.
You're like, that's going in.
Yeah, too far. All right, Scooby. What is it?
All right.
What is Scabby? What's his name? Scooby.
Scabby?
Shaggy
What's his name?
from
Scabby?
Scabby from
You're so stupid.
this Shaggy.
Yes, Shaggy.
You're pushing your luck, Scoob!
I
I've
didn't.
never been a giant cracker.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, that one.
I have never been a John Crockett. No, just kidding.
I haven't.
I never watched the. I okay. I'm in my discovering era because people. It would be. It
Realizing
would be a
you're
rediscovery era. It
realizing.
would be a rediscover era, but I never watched these movies before. Like I just recently watched all of High School Musical
Oh, I'm not watching
for
it.
the first time.
Sorry.
And I was in a theater program, so they're like, "You haven't seen," you know.
Literally, I already know the answer to one of your questions.
Well, I don't
Um,
know. And then I also recently watched all of the Scooby Doo movies,
live
the
action.
live action movies. Not like I'm sitting there watching cartoons.
Not that you don't already
And
do
not that
that.
I don't, but I'm not sitting there watching Scooby Dooby Doo.
Where are
Those
you?
movies are good. They're funny.
Are they?
They are.
They slay. I hear my
They do.
family.
Yeah, they're like all the kids are here. Every Thursday we record. Every Thursday they come. So if you hear anything, that's why.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're
What?
so unprofessional right now.
Wow, I'm sorry. Don't listen, everybody. Okay. What else?
Um,
What kind of movies what's your favorite genres of movie? Top three. Hello? Should I
it
go
would.
first?
You should go first. I don't watch
Okay.
movies.
Yeah, well, how could who are you?
I don't watch movies like
It's
that.
like he's from another planet.
I know. What are movies?
My favorite types of movies are a comedy. A comedy. That's comedy. But
Yeah.
not like, like well, sometimes the bad ones. Sometimes the bad ones. So more
As
recently,
long as they're funny, I don't care how
yeah,
good the
funny is
plot
funny.
is. Funny is funny. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Funny is
Even
funny.
controversial.
Uh-oh.
The controversial, if it's funny,
Uh,
I'm gonna give it a pass.
yeah.
At
I
my
love
expense, I'll give it a pass. You know what I mean?
what's the first movie you think about when you think of a funny movie?
I'm thinking of a scary movie. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking
Scary
scary
movie? The
movie.
scary movies by the Wayans Brothers?
Yeah. When they
I
were making them, those are
I
fucking
didn't
funny.
really watch those movies.
Anyways, those were
I
fucking
know.
funny movies.
Yeah, me like not watching
Those are
stuff.
funny. Cindy!
Sin-
She's like running away like this.
I don't know. Anyways, Cindy, this is a skeleton. This is bones.
Bones, yeah. Regina
Yes,
Hall, she ate
Regina
down.
Hall's great.
She was the
Anyways,
best one. Oh my god. And
yeah,
then Cindy was funny too. What's her
I
name?
I remember watching scary movies
5,
in theaters
Why?
because I don't. There was this one part of my life that me and Betty, our sister, you guys know who she is.
Yeah.
We always try to watch this one movie. I don't know what the movie was, but every time we'd go and watch it, it was never airing. So we'd be like, okay, we'll watch something else.
I couldn't tell you. I could not tell
It
you.
was something around the time. It was scary movie
5,
happened like three times. I don't remember the first one. Scary movies,
5.
and I think it's called The Internship or The Interview with Tina Fey and Paul Rudd.
It was called admission.
That movie was okay. No, it wasn't. I only remember one part of it.
Nice.
Okay, my favorite, when I think of comedy movie, I think of Tammy or any Melissa McCarthy movie.
But like hers were bad.
Hers were
I didn't
funny.
enjoy those. I mean, like Tammy was stupid.
Tammy
Like
was hilarious. Anyways,
it was stupid. It was stupid.
I love Tammy. My dad loved that
Sandra
movie.
Oh as a lesbian. It's like,
Sandra was a lesbian, of course.
yeah,
For everyone that wants to get into that. My dad
I
loves that
love
movie
it.
so much. He still calls Melissa McCarthy Tammy.
Yeah,
He
Melissa
does.
McCartney.
Melissa McCartney.
Yeah.
I'm
Anyways,
talking
tighten up that lisp,
fucking up the
please.
words.
Yeah.
You can't read a clock. Yeah, see? You never mentioned that in the school episode.
I hate
I
you
got you
so
again. I got you
much.
again.
Oh
Alright,
my god. One of these days I'm gonna read a clock and then you're gonna be so gagged.
okay, other genre. Second genre is horror. I really like horror movies.
You like horror movies? Wow, Jonathan.
I mean, it's
We've
alright.
watched a bit of them.
Sex
Yeah,
positive.
sex positives. Like,
Shut up.
you know
Anyways.
what? I always do that. It's always in the mocking way of white people. Like, when they'll be like, pro anything.
When they
Just,
use Macklemore's Same Love for Black Lives Matter.
yeah, stuff like
Oh,
that. And they'll
wow.
just. I'm mocking that. Okay, don't think I'm actually stupid. Okay.
Okay. But
So,
horror movies, I might go to hell. But like I'm at the part where I'm going into the really ugly, nasty ones.
seek help.
I know. I'm like shout out to Nick Spears because but I know my limits. I don't go that far. But like shout out to Nick Spears, Hannah the Horrible, YT I think her name is. They're both like okay, this movie consists of blah 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 blah, and I'm telling you so you don't go and watch it.
Oh, well.
And that's good enough for me.
And then you watch it.
No, I'm not gonna watch it. But what is it? When I think of a scary movie, I think of Possession.
With the
Yeah,
milk.
with the milk. That's movie is insane.
Is it really that scary?
It's so it's scary because it shows how bad people are.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know. I couldn't know. I wouldn't
She
see
like I'll let you know with the plot. She like cheats on her husband,
Slay.
but she's like I don't feel sorry about it. And she's like crying and like having a panic attack. She's like I don't feel sorry about it, you know?
Mm.
She's like I should feel sorry about this, but I'm the creator of my problems. I'm the creator of my evil. Yeah, it's like poetic.
Oh,
What about you? What's the scary movie you like?
scary movie I like.
Yeah, scary movie.
Scary movie. No, let me tell you about my genres. Okay, so I like a good drama. I love a good
I
drama.
like a drama too. That's like number four.
But only like 90s, 80s
Like a
dramas.
John Hughes.
I couldn't tell you, Johan. I'm not a
Oh my God,
cinephile.
John Hughes is Ferris Bueller, uh, Pretty in Pink, 16 Candles.
No,
No? Okay, what are you
I'm
talking
thinking
about?
of Ghosts. I'm thinking
Oh,
of
Ghost is good.
Telltale. Wait, what's it called? Torch Song Trilogy. I'm thinking
Oh, I haven't
of
watched that. Is it
Hope
sad?
Floats,
Hope
Practical
Floats is good.
Magic. Like those
If
are
Sandra Bullock's in it, essentially.
if Sandra Bullock's in it, it's a bop. Like it's like
It is.
those are movies I'm watching. Okay, and what's it? Steel Magnolias. I watched that sad ass fucking
I want to
movie.
watch it. It's
I
so
watched it
sad.
in passing. You know what I mean? You kind of just put a movie on and you're just like
Hmm.
doing whatever.
Yeah.
I was in the middle of like washing Los Trastes and I had to sit down and invest in it.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton can act.
I'm sure she can.
She can act. I didn't think she was an
Speaking of
actress,
speaking of
but
horror
like she
movies.
can act. Okay. So horror movies. Anyways, shut up.
No, horror
Little
movies.
Whorehouse in
That's
Texas.
yeah.
Anyways, but and then I love a good musical. I love a good
That's my
musical.
third genre. It's musical.
Yeah, I love a good musical, and then I love a good thriller. Not necessarily a horror movie,
Okay, I have to bring
but
it
I like
up.
a thriller. Okay,
I have
mention.
to bring it up. I have to bring it up. Thriller is classist. It's elitist.
Why? What
Because
happened?
what's the difference between a horror movie and a thriller?
Thriller.
There's more suspense.
I feel like it delves on
It gets taken more
classes. What the
it gets taken more seriously by the Oscars.
horror deals with like actual like I guess they both deal with fear, but like I feel like horror doesn't actually show the fearful thing, whereas horror can at times like kind of like
You
I
said
might
horror
be talking
twice.
out of my sex. What?
You said horror twice.
You know what I mean? Thriller is like, I'm thinking I'm thinking of like Taken, you know what I mean? I think that's a thriller. It could
That's
be a
an action
horror though.
movie, isn't it?
No.
It isn't? I'm
It's a
looking it up, but
thriller.
continue.
I'm thinking of Halle Berry. You know those Halle Berry movies that she makes a bunch of times?
Yeah.
Those are thrillers.
Like what? Respectfully, like
The
what?
Call?
The Call. I didn't watch The Call. Was it good?
No, it wasn't. But I enjoyed it.
Oh,
It
it's
was
history and
enjoyable.
crime. Oh, okay. Because a
See?
lot of there's a big debate. Thriller is just horror taken seriously.
No, I think it's like watered down horror, if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like I know the word horror and
Mm-hmm.
thriller. Horror is like something that will leave me fearful at night. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? That when I think of horror, it's something that stays with me. Whereas thriller, it's something scary at the time, but it's like usually in thrillers it ends, on a good note. Horrors,
See, you know what's funny? People are saying the opposite of you are.
really?
Yeah, literally, they're like horror is a quick scare. Thriller
Wrong.
keeps you waiting. Yeah, so like,
Wrong.
what's
No,
going
I
on?
feel like at the end, no, I feel like they're wrong. At the end of a thriller, everything is solved for the most part, or there's a conclusion. At horror movies, I feel like at the end, I I stay up at night. I'm like locking the keys of my car, like I'm sleepless nights. That's what I think of when I'm thinking of horror. Thriller is like, oh, that was a good movie. Oh, that was scary, I guess that couldn't be me. And then like I go home and I'm like, that was a good movie. You know what I mean? Horror, it
Okay.
stays with you in that fear factor. You know what I mean?
For me, it's probably like a rectangle. Like this is this as well, but this is not the same thing as this. You
Yeah, I
know?
mean, like, of course they overlap. There's
Yeah.
overlapping aspects, but at some point, the thriller becomes horror. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah,
that's what I.
I just looked up on Letterboxd right now. It says the most popular thriller, at least on the website, is Parasite. Which yeah, I guess that makes
That
sense.
is a thriller.
That makes sense. And
That's not a horror.
for horror, it says the best one is Midsommar. But like, is that it is a horror, but like it's also like I want to say it's also a thriller.
I guess it could be thriller, but I feel like there's a lot of anticipation with the movie. And I mean, I haven't seen the movie, but I feel like it's
They're both anticipatory.
I feel like it's the horror of the content, you
Like the
know?
gore and stuff. Yeah.
Yes, that's horror,
Yeah.
you know?
Okay. Favorite type
Because
of
if
horror. Mine.
I don't
I'll
have,
answer mine.
well,
Mine is cosmic.
oh yeah, you
I
didn't like
guess
Bird Box, so anyways,
I don't like apocalypse movies. That doesn't have to do. I like the idea of the monster, but I don't like apocalypse movies. That's just a me thing. I get so scared. I'm like, this is what's gonna happen to us. Like stuff like that. So like I didn't like that. Like I'm having a hard time watching The Last of Us because of that.
you're so lame. Okay.
All I know is pain. But cosmic horror is really good. I'm reading Lovecraft Country. I'm watching Lovecraft Country. Possession, like I already mentioned. Yeah, just movies like that are really fun for me. What about
I
you?
I really do love religious horror. You know what
Religious
I mean?
horror?
Yeah,
So,
something
well,
or like the occult, you know,
occult? Yeah.
because it's something I don't understand. I really do like cosmic, but like my answer is going to be religious or like occult.
Ugh, you're such a, what is it, Catholic?
I'm such a
Fear of God.
God-fearing
Oh my God.
person. I literally
Oh my
am
God, I
fearful
want to
of
tell a
God.
story. I remember we watched Nope.
Yeah.
We watched Nope, and this is before all the spoiler alert. This is all before all the theories came out. Everybody.
Yeah.
So I was like telling Daniel, we finished the movie. And I was like, that kind of looks like an angel, and he wasn't alright for like a couple of days.
I got scared. Oh my God. I didn't like that. I didn't
It
like
looked like an
that.
angel. It was like pretty.
No, that was scary. And so, like, that's why I'm not a huge fan of biblically accurate angels. I read, okay, so, the religious buffs on TikTok. I get
Yeah,
religious stuff on my TikTok, but I
I
like,
don't. But continue.
but not like Bible thumping
Yeah, I
religion.
don't
Like,
either. I still don't
I,
get that either.
no, I get like, I guess,
Continue. Yeah, I
contemporary
understand what you're
religious people.
talking about, but I don't get that
I'm
either.
not crazy. Either ways, so they were, the biblically accurate angels. Those aren't angels. Those were the
There's like
we.
tears.
Those aren't even angels. Like they're
Yeah.
not. They're
What,
nowhere close to
seraphim?
angels. They're not angels. I don't know what their name is, but
Seraphim?
they were the
Serious?
wheels on the chariots of God. Essentially, they're wheels. They're not
Mm-hmm.
angels. But in the Bible, apparently, it says that angels are often mistaken for people,
Uh-huh.
and they look like people with wings.
Aren't there
Like
ranks?
there are ranks, of course, but like that's what angels look like. Just look like people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not as scary to me. So I
Okay.
like that. My angels are people. Sorry, you know.
Okay,
But
whatever.
either ways, what
Okay, so
yeah,
what's your last genre? So you said drama, musical, and horror. Oh, okay, so let's go into musical. Um,
I hate
um,
a jukebox musical. I'm sorry,
oh my
I
God.
do.
The
I hate
TikToks
it.
that are making fun of them,
Yes, I think it's so
that's what
dumb.
they sound like.
I know. I mean, like, what is it? Rock of Ages. That makes sense. I feel like that's fun. You know
I
what I mean?
haven't watched it. Is it good?
Ah, shut up. It's
Is
good.
it?
It's good. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes
Makes
sense.
sense, yeah?
It
What
makes
about
sense.
Mamma
Yeah.
Mia?
What?
What
Mamma
about
Mia?
Mamma
Yeah,
Mia?
that's
People
good.
love Mamma Mia.
I'm talking about Moulin Rouge's
Oh
ass.
my
I'm
God,
sorry.
that's my yeah, that's my like hottest take. Apparently, for some reason, Moulin Rouge is bad.
Yes, and then the Broadway version,
Is
what
it
are they
bad
singing?
too?
Thunder?
No, they're
Thunder?
not.
Yes, they are.
You're
They're
lying.
singing like a hella chronically, popular, like, boom clap type song.
You're lying. No,
I'm
they
not lying,
don't.
Johan.
I have to
It's
look up
bad.
this. I have to look up this track list. Continue.
You're gonna have to look up the track list, but like it was, oh my God, that's bad. Or musicals that sound like, Bad Cinderella, that type shit, you know what I mean?
No, what do you mean?
Like they sound like the Heathers. You know what I mean?
What, they're like contemporary?
A little
Elitist?
too,
Are you being elitist again?
maybe, I don't know. I feel like I do not like it when it sounds too, I guess white people contemporary.
What do you mean? What does that
I
mean?
mean, like over enunciation of vowels
Oh, you
type
don't
of
like him
like.
when? Well, that's like a singing thing.
I mean, like there are some musicals where people kind of add like sazon or flair to it, and so it doesn't necessarily. I'm thinking of The Waitress. The Waitress is a good example of like a modern contemporary musical that isn't like. I mean, it's bad, but it's done well. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That
Oh,
whereas
this is
like
bad.
right.
I'm reading the melodies. The medleys, rather.
Yeah,
Bad Romance, Tainted Love, Seven Nations Army, Toxic, Sweet Dreams, all together.
that sounds like hell.
Yeah. And that's not the
Oh,
worst one.
what is it?
This one is for me is pretty crazy. Let me see where it is. The Sound of Music. I
Yo.
Don't Want to Wait. Every Breath You Take and Never Gonna Give You Up.
Yeah, like what the hell is
That's
that?
so unserious.
It's like not no or like
Or.
but musicals like Bad Cinderella or like what is it? Anne Juliet or something like that where
I don't know.
like Juliet doesn't actually die and she becomes a girl boss.
Oh, I think I. Oh, I see what you mean. Those types of musicals.
Yeah, like stuff like
Like girl
that.
boss
Or
musicals.
Six. I do not like Six.
You don't like Six?
I think that shit's corny as hell. I'm
What do you
sorry.
mean? Musicals are corny, Daniel.
No,
Sorry to
but
break the news.
there's good corny and there's just
Sorry to
like
break the news.
corny
Oh, I'm
corny.
going this way. Today's the day that I'm going to slay. You know,
Yeah, I mean like that's bad. I don't like that. I mean
that's what
like
musicals are. That's what they turned into. Not everything can be a flower duet.
I love a good flower
Your
duet.
favorite musical then? Musical movie, because it's a movie episode.
Musical movie. I love I couldn't tell you honestly. Like
Hello?
it's a musical that started like
A
I'm gonna
musical.
say I want to say Hairspray. I don't know.
Hairspray? I like Hairspray too. Yeah.
I want to say Hairspray. I feel like that's
Another
easy.
another. I was late to it. I watched it in high school.
Yeah, I feel like Hairspray is a good one. Little Shop of Horrors, that one was visually
That
just
one's cool.
phenomenal.
Hmm.
A more contemporary, I good musical, I guess it would be La La Land. I think that was pretty good.
I
Like
like.
straight.
I'm iffy about La La Land.
I like La La Land.
Yeah, I like La La Land. I don't
Yeah,
love La La Land.
I'm not out here being like La La Land was the best thing. I'm not that
No, I
person.
love Moonlight.
I I love the idea of La La Land. I'm not a huge fan. I mean, they executed it very well, but like I feel like there's a lot of nothing. You know what I mean?
I
I
don't know
mean,
if it's.
when
I don't
I think
know.
musical, I think of like people singing, but there's only singing for the first half of the movie.
No, there isn't.
And a lot of it is in the first half, and then the rest is a lot of instrumental or like talking.
It's you. Have you ever seen NGM musicals like what is it? Kiss Me Kate or like Meet Me in St. Louis? That's what they are. It's a homage to that.
I mean, yeah, I see that,
Funny
but
Girl.
I've never seen Funny Girl.
Well, they're all like that.
Well, either ways. Well, I like La La Land at the end of the
Mhm.
day. I like La La Land.
Mhm.
I'm not like La La Land is the best film. I
Yeah.
mean, it has phenomenal things in it. The numbers are phenomenal,
Yeah.
but everything else is blah. You know what I mean?
Blah. Yeah.
But
Okay.
that's
For
what I think
do
about
you
that.
have a least favorite about a movie musical? Because some of them be bad.
The Devil's Carnival.
Oh, that's niche.
Yeah,
But yeah.
it's very niche. I would say Repo also is one of them.
It's your least favorite, but we love Repo.
I love Repo. I
But we can
mean,
tell that it's bad.
but I can tell that it's awful. You know
Yeah,
what I
I can
mean?
tell that it's bad too. I keep telling Daniel every time I see Repo, it gets worse.
Also, Rocky Horror. I love Rocky Horror
Rocky
Picture
Horror's so
Show,
great,
but
but we can
I
understand
don't like it. You know what
it's
I
a little
mean?
crazy.
I understand there's parts of it where I just don't like. You know what I mean? Like
Sexual assault.
sexual assault,
Uh-oh, they're
but
coming for
also
you.
I love Rocky Horror because it's fun. But I feel like the plot isn't really there. You know what I mean? Repo, it has so many ideas, but none of them are connecting as well. And the singing is very hit or miss.
Yeah.
It's
Then we have
very hit or
opera
miss.
singer Mr. Man, and then we have Paris Hilton.
Yes.
But she
No, but
slayed.
she slayed.
She
I'm
slayed.
sorry. You can
She
say
was
all you
good
want about
though.
Paris Hilton, but she kind of ate that
She
up.
slayed that.
But some people were just not, oh my God.
Maybe I'll forgive that you're a Trump supporter. No.
Maybe I could forget. I could forget. You know what I mean?
Stupid.
Stars Are Blind or whatever.
Yeah.
I can forget. You know what I mean?
Shut up, I hate you.
I'm so sad. Even though the stars are shining, even though the stars are blind.
I'll show you mine.
I gotta listen to that album. I feel like everyone's talking about that album.
Anyways,
I feel like recently people are starting to talk about it. You know what I mean?
for me, my favorite movie musical is probably Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
Yeah, of course you love that one.
Because it
That's a good
has,
one though. That's a
yeah, it's a
good one
good one.
though.
It's a good one. It has that perfect like 2000s gay movie, 2000s cult movie that's like a little rough around the edges.
But
It
it's
has,
good.
but it's good. It's like nice to look at. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the Criterion Collection. Enough
Sorry.
said.
Oh my god.
Well, a lot of stuff is on the Criterion Collection,
Yeah.
but and it's
Yeah.
on there, and I'm like, hey, slay. I also really like Rocky Horror, but like it is a little weird. And what
It's
else?
objectively, it's not good. I'm so sorry, but I love it. You know what
Yeah,
I
of
mean?
course, of course.
You know, if I showed this to whoever, they wouldn't be like, "This is a good movie."
I also
But
really,
I love the musical numbers and like the ideas.
I also really like Dreamgirls, but like it kind of drags for me.
Shut up! I
It kind
love
of does.
Dreamgirls. I
Like after
love
they get rid of
Dreamgirls.
Effie, I'm like, okay,
Yeah, that's kind of where the movie just kind of like
yeah. I
falls,
also,
but it's a great
yeah.
movie.
I also really like Rent. Rent is fun. Rent the movie. Well, the movies. Yeah, I told Daniel the other day it works better as a movie than it does as a musical because we saw it live and it's just like okay, they're in the same room and they're just performing 5 songs. You know,
I mean, I guess I like the musical too. I don't
I
I
don't hate the musical, but it works better as a movie.
I wouldn't say I say it's either or. Like I don't really, but like I don't know. I really remember the key parts of Rent, and then the rest is kind of just jumbled in there. Like I love Rent,
Hmm.
right? But like I just like it. You know what I mean?
Huh?
I love it because it's got a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
But I just like it. You know what I mean?
Okay, I feel that. I also
Do
like
you know a movie I love?
what movie do you like?
Man of La Mancha.
Yeah, you didn't say anything. I was like, huh? Man of La Mancha was not a good movie.
I loved it. Oh
I
my
was not a
God.
good movie. I'm sorry, friend.
Maybe I'm a contrarian. How long have you seen it? I loved it.
Sophia Loren was good in it, but like the movie's not good.
She was a great singer.
Yeah, she's not a good. I just saw Nine. Just watched the musical numbers. That movie was trash. Just watch the musical
You
numbers.
literally sent me a clip of I'm only thinking of him.
I
So
did.
much
I
for a
like.
bad movie.
Yeah, it's not a good movie, but that part slays.
And the ending. I loved the ending. That was a good
No, the
ending.
ending wasn't. Oh, the ending, like the ending when he gets out of jail. Spoiler
Yes.
alert. Or he's gonna go the Impossible Dream. Well, everybody loves the Impossible Dream. Come on.
Yeah. Everybody loves The Impossible Dream. You know.
Okay.
But especially I just love a good descant.
I don't know what that means.
The high note at the end.
Of course he did. He like it's like he's like annoying about it too.
I am. And so what if I like music? So what if I like whatever?
Okay. And I also wanted to give special shout out to Gentlemen's Prefer Blondes.
I've never seen it.
We're getting old school here. It's a Marilyn Monroe musical. It's the
I
one where
know
she
that, Jonathan.
it's the
But
one where she's saying Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend.
yeah.
She's like and it's just nice because like back in the pulling out the degree back in the day in the 60s they made musicals bigger than ever because people finally got TVs
Yeah.
and they're like crap how are people going to come back to the movies so they made movies as big as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why all the movies like Cleopatra,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Cleopatra, that's not a musical but yeah.
Yeah.
So my least favorite is probably Cats. Cats the musical movie. The recording's good.
Yeah.
The
It.
recording is good, and also Moulin Rouge. I don't like that one.
I don't like that one.
We
It
already
looks
talked about
nice. It looks very nice.
Moulin Rouge. Of course, it looks great, but like Cats,
But like
no,
they
def not.
thought they could just get away with
Can you
being
believe
pretty.
Cats was gonna be like a Don Bluth animated movie?
That should have been
It
the
should have
what
been, but like it
that's what
got
they should have done
lost.
with this. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
can you imagine? That'd be
That would have been
great.
phenomenal. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? But
That'd be
like,
so fun.
you know, bring back
Yeah,
2D animation.
I swear to God, yes, it's coming back slowly.
Flash? No, I want like those pretty
Flash is.
hand-drawn shit.
What are you talking about? Flash?
You know, I don't
Like who?
like
Who is using Flash right now?
Bluey.
The one that got discontinued? She's not using Flash, is she?
Yeah, they are.
Are they?
Yeah, like a Flash
Continue.
style
Okay,
type
continue.
deal. It's probably not Flash, but it looks it. You know what I mean? I guess Steven Universe is a contemporary that kind of looks like it's, I guess, drawn out like that. But or like these modern animes that look cool and shit. But like I don't like it when you could tell that there's like these like riggings, if you will.
I like it when people draw my shit instead of, like shortcuts. I like Bluey. I didn't even notice. It looks fine. And Bluey has their moments.
Yeah, they
Like what
do. Oh
like
no, I like it with the close-ups and shit.
yeah, the close-ups are cute.
Those are great, but like I
The
guess it's because I'm an artist and I can tell, and I'm just not a huge fan of the genre.
the episode where Bingo's like in her planets and like she gets like emotional about it because she's growing up.
Nope, I like the one where they were
Yeah,
looking at the
no.
dad's face and like
Oh,
he's
when they're
like
looking at the
closing the
dad's face, yeah. And
yeah.
see, like they have their moments.
Yeah, but like I don't like the I can I just not like a genre?
You
Can I
can
just not
like
like
it, but like, you can like not like, What else? What is some wrapping up before we go to break? What's your favorite movie?
I don't have one.
You don't have one? I say that a lot. But like Letterbox, follow me on Letterbox, y'all. Here it is. Wink. I put down my favorite movies. I just changed it recently. It used to be not no shade to everything all at once, but it was there. It was one of my favorite movies. It still is, but it's not in the top four. It didn't make the cut. It didn't make the cut. And now it's Possession, The Muppets Take Manhattan, Howl's Moving Castle, and Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you want to ask me about why I like this movie?
No, I don't.
Now you know why I like those movies
I know
exactly.
why you like those movies.
hmm I love The Muppets Take Manhattan. It's probably my favorite one.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
pretty good
it
movie.
is that one. And like it doesn't break the fourth wall. Like it's a serious Muppet movie.
Yeah, I think that's why I like it. Don't
Yeah.
people hate that movie or something?
No, people don't hate that movie. They really
What
like
movie did
it.
they hate?
They hate the
It's
Muppets from Space.
I liked Muppets from Space.
I liked Muppets from Space. It's peak Miss Piggy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
When
was
she's a
fun. People just
when
hate
she's
having
a
fun.
megastar TV journalist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people hate having fun.
The part where she freaks out and she's like, "The story's all mine," and then
No, I don't remember.
I'll put it here.
At last! Oh, a real story! Intrigue, danger, new outfits, and it's mine! Oh, come on, please. You think Ted Koppel never gets excited?
It's hilarious.
I don't remember all of it. You know what I mean?
I
All of
remember
it.
all of it.
I know you just memorize
I
films.
was, and then the part I keep mentioning it to you for like my entire life. It's like when Pepe wins the poker game. He's like, "You got to know when to do." He's like
That's so funny. That's sick.
singing.
Paratus! I swear I had four aces. I really did. I had four
You
aces.
got to know when to hold
No,
it.
no, 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 no,
Know
no,
when
no,
to fold
no.
it.
To the
You
rat when
have to
he's like,
put that in. You
"Have
have to
to
put that
know
in.
when you did."
You-
That's
That is fucking
hilarious.
funny. Okay, I
That's
love that.
hilarious.
That is so good.
I don't like Pepe too much. He's a little racist. 'Cause,
Is he?
well, look at the character. What's the joke? You got an accent.
I'm sorry. I love a good accent. I love a good accent. He's also Spanish. We can make fun of him.
Is he Spanish?
Yes, John, I've told you many times.
You told me. I thought he was a king prawn. I thought he was Puerto Rican or something.
No, he isn't. Look it up. He's from Spain, Maldonia or something like that. Mal-
Maldonia is from the it's from the frog and it's made up.
It sounds like another M name. Madrid, it's not Madrid.
It's probably Madrid if he's from Spain. I'm a king prawn.
Yeah, he's Spanish, so we can make fun of his accent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some
Anything
Latin
else?
Grammys in Spain.
Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. That's weird.
Cut it out.
Ma Malaga.
Te dije.
Malaga, Spain. What the hell? Why?
I don't know, but I think it's fucking funny. I don't know. I love a good
I don't
funny
think it's
accent.
fucking funny.
I think it's fucking funny.
I think it's alright. You
I think
got
it's
to
funny.
know when to tell. That's hilarious.
It's so
I was like, what is
funny.
that about?
It is so funny to me. Oh my god.
Okay, so we're wrapping up on the break time here. Did you write down your list? Do you have the like the titles or whatever the questions are?
No, you do.
I don't.
Okay, why'd
I
you
was
think
just
I was going to
because I
be the
thought you were
one?
gonna be neat and tidy and be like, oh, I'm gonna write them down. But no,
No,
I was too busy with the kids today.
you're
But like,
ridiculous.
either way, you guys will all see. You guys are all see. I'll play this. I'll play the sound off my phone and play the video and be like, yeah,
Oh my God, let's just
yeah.
get off here and I'll write it down real quick because you're ridiculous. I'd be so mad for you.
I think about a lady that's a lady. You know that song?
Yeah, it's ugly.
It's no, it's not. It's a good
It's
one.
ugly. No, it's
It's from
not.
Six. It's good. Okay, hi everyone. We're back.
Hi.
little
It's
glimpse of our.
Daniel who hates everything and Jonathan who loves everything.
No, which is funny because look at our characters. You think it'd be the other way around.
Yeah.
No, it's all right. I don't like things too. All right. Speaking of things we don't like and like, we have a list. We have a.
Mine's is very controversial.
That's okay. I'm sure it
Yeah, it's
is. Yes, you are.
controversial.
We have
Yeah.
this. I know the name this time. We have a list by Sarah is Casual on TikTok. She made a movie list that is long and specific.
Yes, and I will be reading them off to you.
Yeah, Daniel's gonna be doing the reading this time. Ooh.
I wrote it down, so bear with me. Okay, so we just go into it?
Yeah, go into it.
Okay,
My
the
number
first
one.
one.
Number one's
Yeah,
already controversial, but go.
yeah. A movie you loved when you first saw it, but don't as much now. Also, I shorthanded this. I wrote it down.
Okay,
So,
that's
a
fine. It
movie
don't
you
matter.
loved when you originally saw it, but as time goes on, not as much. Do you want
You
to
want to
go
go first?
first?
Who wants to
Okay,
go
I'll go
first?
first.
Yeah.
Frozen.
Okay. Controversial question mark.
I loved Frozen
People
when I
love
first saw
Frozen.
it. I loved Frozen. I am not a huge fan of the film anymore.
Yeah, why?
I feel like people ran it into the dirt.
They
I
did.
feel like it got so overused. It was fun, and now it's not.
Well, that's fine. That's a good. That's all right opinion. I do that a lot with me specifically. I do that a lot with Disney Pixar movies. I'll watch it for a month straight and then never pick it up again.
Well,
So, but like I like Frozen still. Like I don't think about it on a daily basis. But that's fine.
this was really hard. I don't watch films like that. So, a lot of these
Uh,
films,
oh, that's right. I'm like Frozen.
Jen, I don't watch films like that.
Sorry, friend.
Anyways,
For me, it's gonna have to controversial. It's gonna have to be Lady Bird.
who
Lady
over here
Bird by
likes Lady
Greta.
Bird like that?
Lady Bird by
Anyways.
Greta. Okay, so I really like that movie because I was like, oh, she's just a girl in a theater who in theater class who wants more, who couldn't relate. But then now I just see her as like a bratty white girl that doesn't like. She's like, I'm poor
She
or
was
whatever.
always a bratty white girl.
Yeah, but now I
I
know.
watching it
Yeah,
through
now I
you,
know. Now I know that she's bad, and now I prefer real women prefer curves or
and
have
that
curves.
they were you
That's the
can't
best.
outdo
Do
the
the
doer.
doer. That's the better
Okay?
one because that makes more sense now.
And it's I feel like it's much more like,
Nuanced. There's a
nuanced.
reason that the mom doesn't want her to go to college. There's a
Exactly.
reason, blah 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 blah. Instead of no, I don't want you to go.
Yeah, because the mother in Lady Bird's just an ass. You
Yeah,
know what I
she's just a
mean?
piece. And so is Ladybird. She's a piece of shit too.
Yeah, like they're both awful people, whereas in Real Women Have Curves, I feel like there's much more gravity
Yeah, there's more
to
nuance to it.
like, like there's a reason why she doesn't want her to go. I mean, a bad one, albeit because, toxic Latin households, but
Hmm.
you get it, it makes sense
Yeah,
either
it makes
ways.
sense. Like, okay, next.
The next one is the film broiest movie you like. So I had to look up film bro films because
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that means. But mine is both Kill Bills.
Okay, me too, but I feel like that's been taken over by the girls.
Now it has, but it's still a
Like,
Quentin Tarantino film.
like SCA, SZA, Kill Bill, Taste on Drag Race. Like, it's been taken over by the girls now.
Yeah, definitely. But the other one that I wrote down, I feel like I still stand by this because I
Hmm.
still think it's a film bro film.
Okay,
Sorry. I mean, lots of,
go ahead and yeah, go ahead.
No, I mean
Oh,
like
that's
it
what it is.
is.
Oh, I put it on.
No, but the other one was The Silence of the Lambs. It was under a list of film bro
Oh yeah, that's a
films.
film bro film.
Yeah, Silence of the Lambs was. I
Well, yeah,
really
I
enjoyed
guess.
Silence of the Lambs, but I didn't think of it because I don't hear anyone being like Silence of the Lambs. I don't hear anyone doing that. I hear American
Not
Psycho.
anymore.
You know, I hear all those
Yeah,
things. But you know,
yeah. So
what's
yeah.
yours? Yeah,
Well, I wrote down The Matrix.
I was gonna write down the Matrix too.
The Matrix is good, but like it's been appropriated by the alt right, and it's pretty bad. And
Yes, literally. I mean, like the movie is about trans
yeah, it's
experience.
literally about trans experience and like not fitting in and all that stuff.
And now it's become this red pill shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pain.
Whereas I feel like in Kill Bill, it's a Quentin Tarantino film asshole,
Mm-hmm.
this film bro type person, and all the girls are just taking it over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what
But
they should
it's
do. That's what the girl should do with the Matrix too.
slay,
Yeah,
but either ways, that was what I considered my film bro film. The next one,
I don't
I'm
have
just
one for the next one.
you don't have
The one
the
for the
movie you'd
X.
love if you didn't negatively associate it with something.
I don't have that.
I took it into that interpretation. And I guess it's It Part Two, you know?
You want to talk about that or no?
Yes, because I watched it
Okay, go
with,
ahead.
I mean, I don't
I'll
necessarily
sit
have,
back.
yeah, I don't necessarily have this negative connotation with the It franchise or the It film, but I did watch it with my ex at the time. And also, my ex was a man the last time we watched it, and the opening scene was
Oh, for
killing
sure.
two gay men. I was like, and so I was holding his
Well,
hand, and I just like,
a little on the nose there, friend.
a little on the nose. I mean, and it's not that I hate the film. It's just like whenever I think about it, I also think about watching it with my ex.
I'm
You know
gonna
what I
say
mean?
something. I'm gonna say something. I remember one time I was asking Daniel, "Didn't you
It's
watch
fucking
this?"
funny.
It was It was Black Swan. He's like, "Didn't you watch this movie with with somebody?" I was like, "Yeah." Who was it? And he was like thinking about it, and then I was like, "I know who you saw it with," in reference to his ex.
Yes, I didn't want to say it. I was like, he knows, and that
I
was
was like,
so
"I know."
stupid.
I was like, "I know who you saw it with."
I know who's that one. It was very like little kid, like I
Like,
know your
I know who you
secret.
saw it with. Yeah,
I know your secret. Like there was a pause. I know he's
I know
that
who
with.
you saw it with.
And I was like, this is so stupid.
Yeah,
But either
I don't have one for those. Next,
you don't have a film that you have like a negative connotation with.
not one that I like. Well, there's some, but like I don't like the movies that I watched.
Well,
I don't
a
like those movies.
movie. Oh, sorry. A movie that could never be ruined for you.
Okay.
You want to go yours first?
Okay, Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
See, I took it in this different perspective. Scott Pilgrim versus World.
Oh, why? Why? Yeah, why? That's an interesting choice.
This is very controversial. He's a groomer. He's a terrible person.
They
This
could never
film,
ruin for you,
they could never ruin for me. I mean, like, I understand all these things, right?
but you still like it.
I still
Oh,
like
I
it.
understand now. Now I got it. That's
You know what I
fine.
mean? Like,
Yeah,
all these things, these terrible
he's like a
things.
piece of shit. Yeah,
He's a piece of shit person, but we're supposed to know he's a piece of shit. Everyone thinks that, he's like, he's so cool. No,
he's
he's a
just like
piece of
me for
shit.
real.
He's just
No,
like me for real. No, he's a piece of shit.
yeah, he's not.
I
He's a
know
bad person.
this. That doesn't ruin the movie for me.
But it
You know what
still
I mean?
looks cool. Like that.
It looks cool. It's fun. It's a fun time. I do
Hmm.
enjoy that movie. And it was that one or Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch was also like it's a movie that is viewed heavily by the male gaze.
It is. Oh, it's so male gaze.
I enjoyed that movie though. I mean,
Yeah.
like, unfortunately, I just didn't see the male gaze aspect of it. I see it now, I mean, like, I understand it, but I enjoyed I guess, the story of it. I guess I just really
Uh,
enjoyed that movie.
I
You
feel like
know,
it needed one less layer.
probably, but like, I do love a film within a film within a story, kind of
No,
like
I like it when it works. And it didn't work.
it worked for me, But either ways,
But for Hedwig, same thing as Scott Pilgrim. She's a really bad person. She's like
oh yeah.
piece of shit. But we're supposed to know that she's been through a lot, blah blah blah, all that stuff.
Does that
Uh,
excuse it? No.
It doesn't
Also,
excuse it, but the movie looks really good, like we already said.
yeah, like not every protagonist has to be a hero.
Yes, of course.
You know what I mean?
Next
But
is
a movie you loved but will never watch again.
okay. Go ahead.
Promising Young Woman.
Oh, you didn't like why?
I liked it,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna watch it again.
Yeah, why?
You've seen the
No, go
movie.
ahead. Talk.
I'm
Wait,
not
this is
gonna.
a podcast. We're talking about it.
I mean, like the rape one.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I feel like that was such. Also, sometimes films are kind of like, shock value, I guess. And
Yeah.
this film, it is directed by a woman. That's like a big accolade. She
Uh-huh.
is speaking in the perspective of women.
Yes, she is.
I think that's phenomenal. But the content matter was too much for me. Like I was like, this is like I don't. And the
Mm-hmm.
ending was like,
Spoiler alert.
yeah. I'll just say
She dies.
she died.
Her plan doesn't work.
Her plan doesn't. It works, but it doesn't work. You know.
Yeah, but like,
And we're going to a film like this is the same with minority struggles and like these
hmm
real things like when like in Get Out it was originally supposed to he was gonna get arrested by the
yeah, but
police.
like, I don't want to see what
You
actually
don't. I don't.
happens every day.
Yes, when you go to the movie, you're kind of wanting to get transported. That's also with like civil rights movies or like movies of like discrimination. I
Yeah.
want to go to the movie to have a good time. You know what I
Yes.
mean? I want to forget about like what's going on in my real life. And so watching a movie like this, it was a good movie. I'm not watching it again though.
I don't like how it all like toppled on top of her. Like her plan didn't work. Like what the heck, like I
I
didn't
wouldn't
like that.
say that her plan didn't work because it worked. She got them at the end, but she died. You know what I mean?
But like, hello, it shouldn't be the ultimate sacrifice.
It shouldn't be. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
for me, I put down Poltergeist. Ooh, that movie is
Ooh, I
scary. That
love the
movie is
Poltergeist. Ooh,
scary.
I watched it
I watched
twice.
it
It's a
again.
good fucking movie.
I watched it twice and I was like, I can't ever watch this again. This is
It's scary. I'm getting
insane.
chills, dude. Like
Yeah,
that
like
movie is
I
scary.
think a lot about the psychic. She's like,
To her, it simply is another child. To us, he is the beast.
I was like,
The
yeah.
scariest part for me was the priest when he came into the room, it was his mother sitting on the bed.
Oh yeah.
That's what got me. That
You
was
and you and your religion.
scary. I love religion. I'm a God-fearing person.
Yeah, we already mentioned
I'm
that. I'm
I'm
gonna put my hair
so
down.
afraid of oh my God. He got an 18-inch baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're stupid. Okay. All right, next one. It's ultimate comfort movie, isn't it?
It is. What's yours?
I put them the Muppets Take Manhattan. I love that movie. It's so cute. It's so silly. This little guy is walking around Manhattan trying to figure everything out. It's just silly.
It's a very cute film. I do like watching it. But my ultimate
Uh-oh.
comfort
Do I
film,
know what it is?
ultimate, Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh, really? I didn't think you were gonna say that.
It is always, it's the film that I have such positive connotation with.
Yeah.
It's the film that I will never get tired of watching because you always
Mm-hmm.
find something in it.
Yes.
I would always watch it with my grandmother. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
she's like, that's me.
That and like also
Which is sad.
it's sad because there's a part in the movie that really gets me that she felt ugly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In the end, she finds beauty and she finds comfort in herself. That's how she
Yeah.
breaks her spell. She falls in love. She loves herself. That's how
Yes.
she felt. That's
That's so sweet. I know. I would say that movie, but the war. But like also, I feel like there are some movies that I can't watch too much, because then I'll lose the magic.
no, that's what I mean by the comfort film. Like, you know what I mean?
I know,
It's
but
a
like for
I
me,
can
I
watch
can't
it
watch the movie so
forever.
much because I'll lose the magic.
I could watch Howl's Moving Castle forever. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
will.
but I love that movie, of course. I remember begging my mom, like it was on DVD, and you know how the vault.
Yeah.
I was like, please, 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 and she's like, okay, and now we still have the DVD.
It's such a good movie. Oh my
hmm
God.
Okay,
And like
next. Oh, okay, continue.
I just love that movie. A
Next
movie
is
you a movie you would don't like but would get like shunned if you
I
say
think you
how you
skipped
don't like
one.
it. No, that's it.
No, there was
Oh, movie with no, sorry. movie with your favorite going experience. So a
Yeah.
movie that is like you were in the theater and you had a
Yeah.
good time and watching the movie, just like,
Yeah. What did you say?
What's yours?
Do we have the same one?
I had the feeling.
What is it?
Mine's is Us.
It's us. Yeah. Yes, it's
I
us.
loved Us. Oh my God. Going to a movie theater with a predominantly people of color, mostly black audience,
Yeah.
we were having a good time.
It was
You-
hilarious.
It was hilarious. Because people hate when people like talk during movies, but I feel like when we watched Us, it just added to the
It added to
experience.
it. It was just
What
perfect.
was one thing that they said? No. When they were like calling each other from one side of the river to the other one, some of the audience was like, "Yer."
Yeah, then again, you said, yeah.
He said, "Yer." That's
Yeah.
funny. Okay, stuff like that was like really fun. What else? I feel like there was other things.
My friend, I remember she's like, oh my God, guys, could you imagine if I go outside and I see another me? I was like,
Like,
could you? Like,
yes, it was Brianna. We took
Yeah.
Brianna. Oh
Yeah.
my God, that was so. Oh my God,
Yeah, I
that
love
was
that.
that was a really, and it was a great movie too. I love
Yeah.
that movie. But
And it was just like a lot of hell no, or like, shit
yeah,
like that.
it was like a lot of that, and it was so fun.
It was
I really
hilarious.
enjoyed it.
Also, I have to mention Megan. When I watched Megan, same type of audience.
Oh my God,
And
I
I was
didn't
like,
watch
what
Megan.
the fuck? Or like,
Is it, I am titanium.
no, that's not good. Next is movie you get shunned, right?
Yeah, movie you would get shunned if you say that you don't like it.
You want to go
Tell me,
first? Oh, also
you,
mine first. It's just like I said, Moulin Rouge. It's not good. It's just like stupid. Like it looks cool, but like what the movie jukebox musical just doesn't work.
true.
It doesn't work. Continue. You?
A Star is Born 2018.
Oh, why? I can
I just didn't
understand.
like it.
That movie was not that great.
It was not that great.
And
I
that's from a Little
feel
Monster.
I Lady Gaga fans hype up things way too much. Um, it wasn't a good movie. She
I
was
can feel that.
she was a I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember Lady Gaga's performance being phenomenal. You know what I mean? I
She's a
remember
good actor, yeah, but like
Yeah, I bet I wasn't like, oh my God, she was an amazing
yeah,
performer.
everyone was
I was
like Lady Gaga getting an Oscar for being a singer.
like
Yeah,
it
like
wasn't
she was playing a singer, but you know,
it wasn't that
I
great of a
agree with
movie.
you.
Yeah, it was just wasn't that great of a movie.
I agree. I agree with you.
Next one is a movie with your favorite color palette.
You want to go first or me?
You go first.
But I'm a cheerleader.
Oh,
Y'all know another cold hit. It's like I was mentioning with Hedwig and the Angry Inch. It has that like 2000s gay movie that's like rough around the edges. Like, but like, it's like the movie.
I
is
feel like
like
it translate phenomenally into a
I think they're
musical.
making it into a musical, but don't quote me on that.
Uh,
But like it's like about this girl who's suspected to be a lesbian by her parents. So she gets taken to conversion camp. Which is but it's like a black comedy, so it's like funny. And
yeah.
like all the girls are like dressed in pink and all the boys are dressed in
I'm a
blue.
homosexual.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a homosexual. I'm a homosexual. I'm a homosexual.
Congratulations, Megan.
And like everything's like color coded beautifully. Everything's mono colored.
RuPaul
RuPaul's in there being straight. It's funny.
is very funny.
But like I really like that movie. And I remember
It was a
seeing
good
it
movie.
before my sister was out on her
Yeah.
on her ex's
On her
DVD,
gay
on
DVD
her
shelf.
ex's DVD thing, and I was like, and I don't know why I never picked them up and like read them, but like they're all like gay movies. They're all like it was like Boys Don't Cry, Debs,
Yeah, that's
Debs. I want to see Debs.
Charlie's
but
Angels.
I'm
I
a
feel like Charlie's
cheerleader.
Angels up
Charlie's
there.
Angels, The L Word, and
Yeah.
I just never it never clicked as a kid. But continue.
But
What's yours, Dan?
mine's is Perfect Blue.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Perfect Blue. That's a good
Perfect Blue
one.
is a really good one. It's also a film that just invokes this fear in me also.
Oh, it's scary. Yeah.
It's scary. I loved it though. It looked amazing, especially the red, the meaning
The
red
red,
conveys.
yeah, red when she's in danger.
Yes, it's so good.
It's
It
very
was really
good.
dark too, the part
Oh
where she
yeah.
like put herself out there. I didn't like that, but like, it was great though. It's a really good film. I love that. But a movie that you don't understand why you love it so much.
Me first or you?
I'll go first.
Okay,
The
go.
Green Knight.
I mean, it's not like that's a bad movie.
I know. I don't. It's not a genre that I would particularly like. I don't like medieval shit. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like that's not something I particularly enjoy. Like so, like it looked interesting because how they um advertise it to me. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
also
Oh,
the main character is a person of color
yeah,
when
that's
typically
fun.
he wouldn't be. And
Yeah.
so like what Drew Afualo says, I'm down for the brown.
Yeah. That's so
I'm
real.
I like I'll watch it, but like it was not a movie that I'd particularly watch. Like if it was like if someone told me the bare bones of the thesis of the film, I would be like,
Yeah, I feel
I'm
that
not
too.
watching that.
But like Dev Patel's there, so I'm watching.
Yes. You know what I mean?
But
What if
there's
Dev Patel said jump, I'd say how high. You know?
yeah.
And
And you know what's funny?
me.
I found that tweet and it has like 3 likes. Like it's not even like a
No,
popular.
it's like so iconic.
It's like
Like
not even popular tweet, which is so
you
funny to me.
that is so funny because me. But also, you know when you see a tweet and you're like, this is so fucking funny. Why isn't this getting anything?
Yeah, that's the one. That was one
That's
of
one
them.
of them. But what was
But
yours?
mine is this is gonna be so stupid. It's Tyler Perry's Medea's Witness Protection Program. No, it's just funny.
I love that movie
Funny
too.
is funny.
It's funny as funny.
Funny is
It,
funny.
it's
Like
not a great movie. It's not
it's
a great
not
movie.
good, but it's
It's
funny.
funny. I think Papi was the one who watched Medea movies. Was it Papi?
Yeah, Pappy would like watch bad movies, but like they were like
They were
fun.
good movies,
They were
though. They
good
were
bad
good. They're
movies.
good time movies, you know?
Yes, and like it's just funny, like when like the dad he's like checking off the list and like
He's
asking the
like,
man,
well, I'm
"I'm
your
your
daddy.
daddy." Yeah,
Yeah. He was
that's
like,
it was it's
gotta
fun.
teach you about your culture to the little
Yeah, and the
kid.
little white boy.
Little white boy. Oh my
Yeah, I
God.
gotta teach you about your culture.
Oh
Yeah,
my God. The Betty Boop
it's
tattoo. What is
the Betty
that? What the
Boop.
hell is that?
Yeah, and then she like comes out saying the N word, which is like, oh,
Yes. Everyone's like, oh, what? That was a good
she's like,
movie.
we used to be. She's like, now we're African American now. We're
Yeah.
black. You're like, I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
god.
Yes.
Spirituals. Anytime I see your Twitter bio that says spiritual, I think about that. And
Oh
then she's like,
my.
spirituals.
Anyways,
Anyways,
a movie that you don't understand why you hate. Okay,
okay.
I'll go.
You're about to be mad at me, but continue.
The Room
The Room. What
with
the
Brie
Room?
Larson.
Oh, I don't like that movie either.
I
Because when you
don't
say The
either.
Room, there's like a really bad movie
That's a
that
different
everybody
movie.
loves. Yeah.
It's Room. It's just called Room. I don't like that
I don't
movie.
like that movie either.
Who showed it to us?
Dio, I think, showed it to us.
Yeah, it
I was
wasn't. I
like,
mean, like, there's nothing particularly bad about the movie. I just didn't like it.
yeah,
You
that's
know
what
what
I
I mean?
feel about the Babadook. It's like
I love
they
the
have the
Babadook.
same they have the same essence and same vibe.
I mean, like, I felt like it was visually stunning if for a film that was in gray tones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Like
loved
I didn't
it.
like that movie. But Brie Runway. Brie Runway in the room. No,
Oh my God.
Brie Larson won her Grand Oscar because of it. Right? I think that's right.
I couldn't tell you, but I didn't like it.
That's
I'm
alright.
I'm sorry. I mean, like, it's not. I guess it's not a bad movie, but like the child also wasn't likable. I sorry,
Yeah,
I
ugh,
didn't like the
that
kid.
dumbass kid.
I feel like the Babadook and Room are like they both got badass kids that we don't
Babadook in
like.
Room, badass kids.
Badass kids, you know. But the mom slayed. Both of them,
Yeah,
I
the
feel
moms are
like.
good.
The mom
But
slayed.
yeah. Alright,
Oh,
for
she was
me,
the mom in
oh,
the Babadook was acting.
she was
She
good.
was acting. She was doing that. I
She
can
was
understand why you don't like it, but I'm also just chalking it up to the dog died and you don't like it.
no, that's not what it is. Okay, you're about to be real mad at me, best friend.
Why?
My Life is Zucchini.
Oh, no, that's okay. It wasn't
I
a
don't
great
like
film
that
either.
movie.
It wasn't a great film.
You were like
You have
mad at me when I
multiple.
said that.
No, I liked it because it was cute, but like it was like
Like it's
nothing
like
was really happening
yeah, it's like a
also.
waste of time.
Yeah, it kind of was. I mean, like I don't blame you. Now I've seen the error of my ways, but should we continue?
Yeah, next one. That's all I gotta say about that. It's just a waste of time.
Yeah. A movie you've seen the most times.
Okay, go.
Matilda.
Matilda. Yeah, I love Matilda.
Oh wait.
Yes, I love Matilda. We've talked plenty about how much we love Matilda.
I love Matilda. Matilda, they are Italian people of color.
They're
is the family.
not.
They are not British
They're
bean
not.
eating people, okay?
I heard it was good.
I heard it was good, but it doesn't look visually stunning the way my Matilda looks.
Okay, but yeah, Matilda, of course. We love Matilda here.
We love Matilda, okay? This is a
For
house of
me,
Matilda.
it's Charlie's Angels Full Throttle. That's the second one.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Which is funny because like
yeah,
a
yeah.
thing in our house is we watch the sequel more than we watch the originals with anything.
Yeah, like Mulan 2. We
Mulan
watched a lot of
2, a
Mulan
lot of
2.
Mulan 2, a lot of like movies like that. Yeah, like we just watched the
Yeah.
second one. But like
I remember seeing Pocahontas 2. I remember
Pocahontas
seeing
2.
Hunchback of Notre Dame 2.
Yeah, like of the twos. I don't know why. Maybe it might be a class thing. But
That's what I was thinking too. Little Mermaid 2.
Little
Yeah.
Mermaid 2, Little Mermaid 3, all of those.
Yeah, like we'd see sequels, we wouldn't see the actual films.
Yeah. But like Charlie's Angels Full Throttle, like that movie's iconic. Like
Mhm.
all the outfits, like Cameron Diaz on that bull looking
Very
like
male gazy also.
oh, of course it's male gaze.
But like, I feel like the girls are like just like taking it
They
back.
use their sexuality to their ability. They use their sexuality as a power.
Absolutely, and I love
Yeah.
that.
With the
Also,
stripping
they're
scene, like,
so
literally.
iconic.
Oh, they're so good. They're
You know
so
what I mean?
cool.
Those are my Charlie's Angels. I don't know any other Charlie's Angels. That's them. You know what I mean?
I like Farrah Fawcett though, but she's like the original and
I
like
couldn't tell you. But
next.
anyways, a movie that gave you good anxiety, like a very good, like
Yeah.
a not a negative connotation, but good
Good anxiety.
anxiety.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Parasite.
Slay!
Yeah, Parasite
Elaborate.
was good. It was good. You'd be like so scared. Like spoiler alert. Like the whole family works at this house.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah, yeah.
can't be this good. It's too
Yeah.
good to be true.
Because
And
you
then it
know,
ended,
because you know.
yeah, and then it ended up not being good to be true. And then the part where the housekeeper opens the basement, she's like, "Baby, honey," and then she's like calling, and then like the camera goes with us as the characters go in, and we're like, "What? What do you mean?" And then it's like her husband that lives underground.
Yes.
uh,
That was great. Yeah.
okay, now you.
Mine is Nope.
Oh, oh my God, Nope is
Oh my
incredible.
God. It is such a fucking good movie. Oh God. He is such a phenomenal director, a
Yeah, he's so
mastermind.
cool. He's like my inspiration. Like I love him.
Yes. And it's like, it's scary to me. You know what I mean?
It's
It just keeps
scary.
building and building and
That
building,
movie
and you
is
can't
scary.
possibly think of like what's coming next, and it just takes a turn.
Yeah,
I'm so glad at the end, like it ended the way it did, like, and it's kind of like,
yeah.
we
It
did
worked
it,
out. Yeah, we did it.
but like also it was so, oh my God, that was such
Yeah.
a good movie. But yeah,
When I start to make movies, I want to go to the Jordan Peele School of casting.
yeah,
No white people in the main.
no, and
What
if
do
they
I? Why would I do
are,
that?
they're barely there.
No, if they are, they're not.
Yeah, Slay.
Why would I do that?
Why would you do that? Why
Like,
not?
you guys already got enough.
Yeah, true.
All
That's
right,
what I
next.
do love seeing, like, these heroes, that look like me or my peers. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
it's great
people
to
in my
see.
community.
I just saw like it's always nice to see. Like I just saw a drawing of a guy that looks like me, and I put him on my story. I was like, oh, that's me.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I'm like, I love
it's
that.
always fun to see. All right, next.
A movie that gave me bad anxiety.
Okay, me or you?
You.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know. That
You're
was like
such a baby.
that was like the first like movie that like really gave me bad anxiety. Like ew, like it just like Tim Burton effect on like the stuff that happens to these kids is just ugly. Like like
Would you
violent.
consider it a horror?
No,
No.
but like it's like grim. It's
Grim.
macabre.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah,
That's just whole
but, like
bread
it's
and
just
butter.
ugh, like ugh.
True.
It gives you the ick.
Yeah.
You?
Mine, I put two answers. One of them is a movie, one isn't.
Okay.
Hereditary.
Oh yeah.
I put
That's
Hereditary.
a
That gave
good
me
one.
like bad. It gave me like bad ick. It gave me bad vibes. I was getting really anxious. I was up
She's not a
there.
Christian.
She's not a Christian. Yeah, it kind of gave me like you're on a roller coaster and you're about to fall. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
and it
that.
keeps going lower and darker.
Yes, it kept giving me like the sense of I'm falling, I'm fearful. Like, it's like
Yeah.
it wasn't fun. It really wasn't. But it was a good movie. I liked
It
it
was
though.
good. But what's the other one? You
The
said not a
other
movie?
one is a series, and it's Higurashi Go.
I don't want to talk about that.
I
Because I want to watch it eventually.
okay. I won't. Well, it's not a spoiler because it's pretty much the
See,
plot from the
okay,
get-go.
Daniel will be like, it's not a spoiler, and then he spoils it.
It's the plot from the get-go.
Okay.
Okay, it's literally. So the little girl, the Nipa girl, her,
Yeah.
she and her friends get murdered constantly, and it's a cycle. In the original series, because this is the succession of the original series, we don't know that, I guess. No, we
You
do.
said, and I'm like, what can be worse than death? And then he's like, oh.
Yeah, and so it just keeps going, and it keeps getting worse, and it's like I can't possibly finish watching this film. I'm absolutely like this show. I'm
What could
absolutely
happen,
scared.
Daniel?
Jonathan, it's so bad, I'm telling you. And like as compared to the original season, the gore was not all there. Now they are really good artists. And it's
Oh, you're scared of
really
gore?
I'm terrified of gore. Gore
Oh,
is
okay,
like
I see. Know what it is.
that leaves me so scared. But Higurashi Go was so scary to
It
me.
scared me so much you had to put it on this list.
Yes, it scared me so much I could not finish it. I had to stop. And they're
Weenie.
still going. They have more seasons.
Weenie.
It's scary. I mean, like,
What could happen? Anyways.
anyways,
I
I
probably
can't
sound
tell.
like a little dummy. Also, made an abyss there, but let's not talk about that.
That's also really bad.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay, next one.
a movie that you put off for like a while and ended up when you watched it absolutely loving it.
I said The Craft.
Slay!
That's like a movie that I liked. I really liked. I was like, everyone talks about The Craft. Everybody loves The Craft, and I ended up really liking it. I used it in my project for my film project. Clips of it. Yeah.
Nice. I wasn't sure what my answer was particularly because I couldn't remember. Jonathan, you may correct me, but I said The Color Purple
Oh,
because I
you
really
like The Color
did.
Purple like that?
I like The Color
That
Purple.
movie's too sad for me to like, but people do like it.
I do love a good sad movie. I do love a good tragedy, if you will. But like I always hear people talking about because I grew up with predominantly black people around me, and they always talk about how good The Color Purple is, I guess. And
Trauma.
so
Trauma.
trauma.
Mm-hmm.
But I did like The Color Purple. The Color Purple was like one of those films like, oh, it was good. And I just absolutely think about the ending really, how like
Oh, when they
beautiful it
meet.
is. Yeah. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that
You know
is
what I mean?
beautiful.
But like that's what I would say. What would be a better answer, John? Because I don't know.
I don't know. Let's not worry about that. Next.
Okay, so a movie you say you love because it will elicit respect from others, but it's not your favorite.
Okay, Mulan.
Oh yeah, you told me this.
Yeah, people like Mulan, but like I'm not gonna be like I love Hedwig or whatever, you know.
Yeah, because like no, everyone's gonna be like, what the
People
hell
like
is that?
Mulan. They're like, yeah, that makes sense. So
Yeah.
that Mulan is so good. Leia
Mulan is
Salonga
great.
is perfect.
Yeah, she's phenomenal.
Daniel used to make fun. I think he still does, but I like listen to like Reflection regularly.
Yeah, it's like a little ridiculous, but you know.
What about you?
Mine is Spirited Away.
Oh, Spirited Away is great. Yeah,
I love Spirited Away. I
it's not the
do, but
favorite
like
though, but it is
it's not
good
my
though.
favorite. But like when you say Spirited Away, everyone knows. You
Everyone's
know
like,
what I
oh
mean?
yeah, 10 stars, 5 stars, perfect.
Yeah, like it's like a perfect film.
Of
But
course.
like, it's not my favorite. Hayao Miyazaki is his name?
Yeah, Hayao Miyazaki.
He's not my favorite. He's good though. This is a really good film. I
Yeah.
do like it. Or like My Neighbor Totoro. Like it's cute.
Oh, I love Totoro. Yeah,
But like it's Howl's Moving Castle for me. I'm sorry.
yeah, it is. Of course, me too.
Yeah, it's Howl's Moving
And
Castle
then
for me.
Kiki's Delivery Service. It reminds me
That
of
one's a
me.
good one too. That one's a cute one. It's really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next.
But the next one is a movie you would watch with a friend and look over to make sure they're enjoying the experience.
Yeah. What'd you
What
say?
what'd you say? I said Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh yeah, yeah, because that movie's a little hard to swallow,
Yeah, it is.
but
And
like
like
it's great.
it's a great film. I had to do that with my parents and I had to do that with my sister.
Yeah.
And it was a very mixed bag. Like,
Yeah,
they
they're like,
they're like, eh. But like I enjoyed it thoroughly. Like I was like, this is a great film. And so like I'd always like look over my shoulder to see if they actually were enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
But that was that for me, honestly.
For me, I said any Black Mirror.
Mm,
Black
mhm,
Mirror is
mhm, mhm,
good,
mhm, mhm, mhm.
and like it has a twist and everything, and like it's just perfect.
Yeah, there was
What's
like
your favorite Black Mirror? For me, it's San Junipero, of course.
No, what is it? It's a good one, but it's not my favorite.
What
What's
is it then?
the one where the girl keeps reliving her
Oh, it's White Bear.
white bear?
Why is that your favorite?
Because that's, you know, there there's justice and then there's torture. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Oh, of course. Yes.
And so that's where that lies. Like, she's reliving this,
Yeah,
like
she can't even remember it.
she can't even remember it. So you're essentially torturing like a random person, really.
Yeah.
But because they did this, like this is essentially limbo. It's essentially
Yeah, it's limbo.
hell
Until she dies.
until she dies. I think that's
Fucked.
fucked. That's why I really do love that one. That one
Yeah.
is like that's also one of the ones that people talk about most when you hear about Black Mirror.
Yes. Next.
The next one is the movie with the best opening scene in your opinion.
You go first.
La La Land.
La La Land is good. Yeah.
Oh
Like all
my
the cars.
God, it's
Yeah.
so good. I'm like
Yeah.
and I like
that's a
La La
good
Land,
answer.
but that was the answer. You know what I mean?
That was
Like
the answer.
they said, we're gonna show you real
Yeah, we're gonna show you
Hollywood.
everything we can do.
We're gonna show it to you, and they did it. They executed it perfectly. It was phenomenal, and then the rest of the film. But like
And
it
the
was,
rest, to be honest.
it was. Oh my God.
Yes.
It was some. They ate that up. Okay, that was a great.
I have a similar
opening.
answer.
What is it?
Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh
The like prologue of like in the beginning or whatever.
yes.
And then it's like
Oh
aliens. And then the girls,
yes.
the girls singing and like the rain but they're not getting wet.
Yes.
And like their great outfits and then they're like leading us to see more.
The
And with the
theatricalness
stair.
of
Yeah,
it.
it's so theatrical, like it's perfect.
It's
That's
like,
how you do a movie musical.
Exactly. And
Yes. Next.
the movie with the best ending.
I want to do this one first.
Okay.
The Muppet movie. The Muppet movie. Like the end, like they reach their goals and they're in Hollywood. And then their set breaks and a rainbow comes in. And then they sing, what is it? Life's your own movie. Keep believing. Keep dreaming. To all the lovers, the dreamers, and me. And then it's like all the Muppets and it's a rainbow and it's beautiful.
When I saw it,
I got
I was
teary-eyed. I was like, oh my God.
when I saw it, I was going through the ringer in my
God.
life.
It
And
was-
when
it
I
was so
saw it,
cute.
I
was like, perfect.
cried, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Keep believing.
You gave great answers. I'm giving you a good answer, but not one that I'm particular. I'll give you two answers.
Okay.
Real women have curves.
What happened at the end? She went to school, right?
She went to school without her mother's blessing,
Oh.
without, and like breaking that toxic cycle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I
And-
didn't think about it like that.
Yes, breaking that toxic cycle and actually living her dreams without her mother's approval.
I didn't think about that. That's a good answer. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was tragic. It's tragic. But life goes on and she has to do what she has to do.
Yes.
And that's what I loved about it. Also, another one, I feel like it's cliche, Man of La Mancha.
Well, that's all right. But like,
No, it was a really good ending. And also, you don't know, spoiler alert, no one
We already
cares.
talked about it. Yeah.
You don't know if they die or not. That's part of the, but like all these prisoners have sympathy for him and they sing their hearts out to him, like, like in
Yeah.
hopes that.
They're like, go out and get him, Tiger. You know.
Yeah. And also, Bajo la Misma Luna.
I didn't watch that. I need to watch that movie.
You don't know the ending?
I don't know the ending. I need to watch that movie.
Can I tell it to you?
Yeah, you can tell it to me.
Okay, so in the ending, the whole film is the mother and son trying to find each other, like
Oh.
cross borders and stuff like that. And at the end of the scene, she's on one side of the street and he's on another side of the street.
Uh-oh.
And they see each other, but there's busy traffic. And then when the stoplight goes to walk, the scene ends.
Oh, that's a good ending.
You know what I mean?
happens.
And so,
I like
like,
endings like that.
you don't know. I love that. But like, they see each other and they're rejoicing, but they can't cross the street. And then the light changes.
That's a good ending. I really like those endings. Like, well, you know what happens now?
because like we don't have to tell you. We know. That was a good movie. I need
That's a
to
cute
rewatch that
one. I
movie.
like that.
That was a
Okay,
good one.
so for this last one, we'll have to come back after the break because it's a Don't Get Me Started.
Yeah, okay. We can do
Okay.
that.
We're back from the break. All right, last question. What is it? Your Don't Even Get Me Started movie. I took this
Yes.
negatively. Did you?
No.
Oh, I took it negatively. Okay, continue. Let's
I
start
don't
with
feel
you
like
first.
I feel like I couldn't find a film that I was like, don't even get me started, like, in a good way. But I mean, too much. Like I could say too much about it. But I want to say Zoot Suit.
Oh, I like Zutsu. You liked it a lot more than I did. I didn't
I
hate it, but it was alright.
I absolutely adored the film. I feel like no one talks about the Zoot Suit riots because, people of color history just doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And
I
so
remember being a square this big in my textbook, and that's all it was.
it
And someone
was.
even
And
asked, and they're like, "What's that?" And then my professor was like, "Oh, my teacher, it wasn't even a professor. She's like, oh yeah, that's when they beat up Mexicans before wearing too much clothes or whatever, something like that."
yeah, and so I feel like Zoot Suit was a Latin film of Latin history, and it was that kind of like meta, kind of like this is a play. We're watching a play, so we go into the theater
Yeah.
and we see it all set up, and then it becomes real life, and it also plays with, what's real, like, is actually happening in real life, and what's in the play, and what are they telling to us. And
Mm-hmm.
I like that the Cholo, the Zoot Suiter, the original one, I mean, what's his
Yeah,
name?
Danny Trejo. No, that's not Danny
No.
Trejo. It's Edward James Olmos.
Wow. Yes. He's kind of like the devil on his shoulder. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And I like that. And it was
Mm-hmm.
so good. And there's a part in the film, I'm like, what's it called? Um, they don't see us more than indios, you know what I mean? Like these
Oh
like
yeah.
savages and stuff like that. And so part of the Zoot Suit riot, they rip the clothes off of them. And so there's this one scene where he's standing there and they hover over him and they rip off all the clothes off of him and he's in a loincloth similar to like the indigenous people of
Ooh,
Mexico's would
is that what
wear.
it was? Oh my God, I didn't even get that.
You
I know. Ooh, I like that.
and then he walks away in like, that's how they view us, like these savages. You
Those
know what I mean?
images.
And so
Ooh, I
I
can feel
just
it.
and it's a musical.
It is a musical.
Also, I don't feel
That's
like
what
people talk about that.
people don't talk about it because it's Latin and it's also a musical.
I feel
But
like
like,
it's not on streaming services. You can't find it anywhere.
is it? Let
No
me
one's
see.
talking about it. Like on probably like Tubi or something.
It
Like it's
probably is on
not.
TV.
y-
But that movie made one of my most famous reviews on Letterboxd.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
What
Let me
did it
look it up.
say?
I can put it up right now. Follow me on Letterboxd again, everybody.
Okay. I don't have a
Uh,
letterbox. I was thinking about getting it, but just like shit posting and saying stupid shit.
that's what it is. That's what Letterboxd. Okay, Letterboxd is not serious, everybody. Let's not act
Okay.
like it's serious.
Should I get
It's
it?
Yeah, you should get it if you want to. If you really watch movies like that, yes. But if you don't, no, it's just a waste on your phone. But I watch movies like a lot. But it's
I don't, but am I giving you an excuse to watch movies?
7 likes, 3.5 stars. But I liked it, and I think about the marijuana boogie every day.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good
That's
one.
what it is.
He
My
was
most
really good in that movie.
hmm
I feel
He
like
was.
that's like
I watched
no
it in
one's
Latino
talking about
lit, and I
that.
was like, yeah, this is necessary.
Yes, yeah, it was a great film.
Right, yeah. My most popular one is 12 likes. Harriet the Spy, 4.5 stars with a heart, which means I liked it, and it says this was my Lady Bird as a kid.
Yeah, that was a good film
That girl's
too.
a menace, but like it makes sense why
A
she is.
menace. Oh my God. But like, were being rude as hell to her, and I mean like,
Uh-huh.
but she was also an asshole.
Yeah.
It's both. But like,
Yeah, it's
whereas in
both.
Lady Bird, I just straight up don't like
Yeah, that
her.
girl was not nice. Yeah.
Harriet, I felt
Okay.
like had redeeming qualities.
Yeah, I love Harriet the Spy. But my don't get me started negatively is what is the movie called?
Would you rather?
Netflix.
Mm.
That movie was like
With
Like
what's her face, Snow? What's her
Whitney
name?
Snow. Like, come on, come on. Like, like she wins, and then her brother dying of cancer is already dead.
He committed slur
He
slide.
he he he's still dead.
Yeah.
He's still dead. Like, come on. And like, this is probably just me, but like, it wasn't gory. It wasn't like showing enough.
I still found it like it was kind of like just bad shit kept happening after another. Like an example, like I lose my AirPods. And
Yeah, it's
then
like,
like
oh
I go
no.
to the apartment and then I forgot my keys at the school. I have to walk to school and I find out it's not there and it's actually dropped it on the way. Like, it's kind of like stuff like that. Like, oh no, no, kind of like stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Like it's like unpleasant. It's not terrible. This is a terrible situation he's going through, and I don't feel it.
Yeah.
I don't feel that it's terrible. We barely see any blood, but we barely see blood. There should be more blood. And the poster they used is someone about to cut their eye. We don't see that happen.
Yeah.
It's just ah,
Yeah, I see. I liked that. I
I
don't
don't like
like all
that.
that
It's
gore shit. I
like I
don't.
said, if we're in the worst situation right now, show it.
Yeah, no.
Like
That's where we are two different
yeah,
people.
that's probably a me thing. Like I could talk for days, but like it's like Martyrs. Have you ever seen Martyrs? Don't watch it.
No.
But like it's like that movie, but they show you everything. I haven't watched it, but I read a review about it. The
But I
thing that
heard
gets
from
me
a
about
guy.
the thing that gets me about that movie is like these. Okay, I'll explain it to you a little bit. These two girls, they get like abducted or something, and then they get tortured for like either a day or like a weekend or something. But then they pull something in the third act where they find like a basement or a cellar. This is like rough, but if you watch this movie, you know what I'm talking about. And then they find a woman. They find a woman who is metal like screwed into her head and like covering her face, and like a Frida Kahlo like brace
Yeah.
thing, and she can't talk, and she can't hear or she can't see. So they try to help this woman, and they like try to take off her metal parts, like this random woman that's not important from earlier. They just and they're like, okay, what we should probably help her, right? And then they like try to take it off, and then like blood and brain, and like she just dies. If you're in a terrible situation, I want to see it. No, just kidding.
That's like a terrible example of something happening in a film.
Yeah, but like it's a terrible experience. Like I don't want to. Like I've never watched the
I
Human
mean, I feel
Centipede
like,
or want to, but like that.
I guess. The middle one is still alive and the other two die.
Yeah, the other two died. Ugh.
But I like the marketing that it was like, this is medically plausible.
I was so scared.
Yeah.
I was so
Any
scared.
film that's like, based on true or like, people was scared. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't like the Blair Witch Project.
I did. I did.
I didn't.
I
Not enough.
did. I
Oh,
don't know.
another not enough.
I found it very scary. I found it
I
very
like the
scary.
ending.
Yeah. I bet
Like,
he would point out a bunch of things I didn't
yeah.
catch.
Well,
But
you were there with Betty, our sister. You know, why am I saying like you don't know, guys? But like, you were there with Betty, and she was like, blah 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 blah. She really liked that movie because that was real.
yeah. Also, she was there when like they were advertising the stuff. So
Yeah,
of
she
course
was there when. Yeah, she's not that age.
she was getting the context. You know what I mean? We're just watching it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So my sister had to preface everything, and when she got me in the mood, I was scared. You know what I mean?
I didn't get any of that. Like if you don't know, people, Blair Witch Project was advertised as a real movie. It was advertised that these actors went missing.
Yeah.
So you could imagine how scary that is with that knowledge. It was advertised as found footage.
Yeah.
Some people say it's the best found footage film.
It is.
Yeah, you think so?
I think it is.
I can't think of anything better, but like
It is. Also, they pulled the
starts
hood
and
over
stop-
our heads. Like
it
we
starts and
didn't.
stops with that.
Yeah. Like it was. I felt like it was great. I mean, like I. I just felt like it was great. Like I felt like I was really there with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like I was really there making the movie with them.
Yeah, and that's why I liked
Yeah, I
it.
like that, but like, it just needed more.
Also, the
Nothing
acting
gory,
felt
but like,
actually the acting felt genuine also. Like it felt like they were not like reading a script. It felt like they were actually just saying these
I think
things.
they were.
Probably.
Because like,
But
I remember like the script was like 5 pages or something. It
probably.
was
But
like a
it
nothing script.
like I thought it was executed very well.
I
I
thought it
really
was
liked it.
alright.
I didn't like
Okay.
how the one
Oh,
part I didn't like about the film was like she found the guy's tongue, teeth, and hair,
yeah.
right? She opens it, we see blood. We don't see any tongue, teeth, or hair.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, you know when like the guy goes missing,
No,
they
I
can't
I
find him,
couldn't tell you.
and they wake up, they open the tent, and she looks at the ground. There's like a little
No,
fairy circle with like a bag in it, and she opens it, and it's supposed to be tongue, teeth, and hair, and she's like,
sorry. That's a me thing. I don't remember.
okay, well,
Okay, if you had, this is a good question. If you, what is a movie you would want to make?
that I would want to make
Yeah.
based on my family.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, of course, a family movie based on our family.
Yeah, like because there's a lot of magical realism in
Yes, and it's
our
not even a
family.
joke.
It's not even a joke. I cannot stress you that like our
There's
family
something
is,
special about our family. We
you
have
know, and that's
something.
why I'm very God-fearing. And because
Mommy
it
always says you can't fear God. That's why
true.
you have to be friends.
And that's
That's
why
why she has her
God and my
powers.
mom are like this.
That's why she has her powers.
You know, and so I feel like I would love to make a film based on that. Not necessarily a film, I would love to make a TV series, kind of like a one-off, kind of like
Like a limited
Veneno,
series,
like
like
Veneno,
Veneno.
you
Yeah.
know? Because I feel like it would be done so well. I
hmm
feel like it would be like that's where it would thrive, you know? But a film, I don't know particularly
What
any
would it be
other,
about, like specifically?
what?
That series or
I
whatever.
was thinking of like three generations, you
Yeah.
know, based on my grandmothers, my mom, and maybe my sister.
hmm
You know, those the three
Oh, I
matriarchs
see
of the
it. I see
family.
it. I see it.
You know what I mean? And
hmm
so like contemporary
It's
issues
giving
with my
Pedro
sister.
Almodovar.
I couldn't tell you. Um,
He directed Women Recovering from a Nervous Breakdown or whatever that's called,
I don't know.
or Volver.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's like that. That's what you were making you think of it.
something like that, and like, and it'd mostly be based on my mother because I know so much about my mother.
Yeah,
And then my sister, I'd ask her things, and then my grandmother, as
we know
told
as
from,
much.
as we don't know as much, but as told from people who knew her more than
Yeah.
we did. My dad told me this story about like how his great grandmother was a, a a magic woman, a witch, if you will, who worked in white magic.
Oh,
He told me that, and he told me that someone he knew who was working with the devil, and so she put a protection spell on my father that will last him his whole life. And so my dad
magic realism, y'all. I'm
yes,
not
and
kidding. We're
my
not
dad
kidding.
says he thinks that's why he's so unafraid of anything.
I was literally about to say that makes a lot of sense.
Yes, and when he told me this, it all clicked.
It all clicks. It all clicked. That makes
You
a
know
lot
what
of
I mean?
sense.
I was like, what? That's why he's not afraid of
He's
anything.
not afraid of anything.
And that's why I'm like, you know what I mean?
I have a similar experience, I want to say, but like, it's not necessarily family, but it's been told to me a lot.
Yeah.
Apparently, you know the story. Apparently, when I was a kid, we went to like the beach or something, and then this old man, I was saying this to this old man, like being like a little kid, you know, and then this old man told my brother, I think was it Alex?
I couldn't tell you.
I think it was my brother, and he was like, you know, I see something in that boy. He's going to be someone very important. And then he like walked away. And then Alex like, mommy, he said this. So like,
That,
stay tuned, everybody. See what happens.
yeah. If you don't
Well,
take me with
hopefully,
you, I'm gonna fight you.
yeah, I'll have to take you with you. Like, I'm taking you with me right now. See,
Slay.
I'm gonna have to be blessed. We'll see. Well, I've been blessed. This man said so. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all of us are. Not me
Yes.
being
I think we're
Victoria.
all blessed.
I think we're all blessed. No, but we are because
Yes.
I commend that all to my mother.
Yes. Okay, we're getting a lot of
We're
off
getting on a
topic.
big tangent,
Okay.
but like
Okay.
if
Okay.
you
Any
were
other
to make
movie?
a no, because I'm asking the question you asked me.
hmm
If you were to make a film, like your magnum opus, like this is the film, and then you die tomorrow, like what would be the film?
I have three answers.
Damn, bitch, I said
Okay.
one.
I know, but I have three answers because I like want to eventually make a movie. It'd be
Yeah.
fun. Most realistically, I'd want to make a movie about me. I want to say a self-insert. A Latino boy living in the middle of nowhere. because I see a lot of movies, which is no shade, that makes sense,
Yeah.
no shade, but there's a lot of movies of I'm living in Miami and I love it, or like I'm living in New York and it's a great time, and like what about the kids that live nowhere?
Yeah.
There are kids that why I don't have to watch the Florida Project to get that. I want to
Yeah.
see me.
Exactly.
The no shade to the Florida Project is perfect. But like I want to see me. I want to see a little Latino boy trying to figure it out. Nowhere.
Yeah. A coming of age
Yeah,
of a
yeah,
kid who is like in the middle of nowhere.
yeah. I want to see that. Definitely, that's a big one I want to do. Other one is I really, 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 really want to make the Ima Sumac biopic. If y'all don't know
That's
who
it.
Ima Sumac is, she's like a world-renowned soprano.
Yeah.
She's insane. If you
Well,
like,
isn't
if
she a
you,
Peruvian princess?
she's
They said.
she. That's I think that's all like conjecture. Like
I
it's like
know.
yeah, she says she's an Incan princess.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
But like if you guys watch Drag Race, Jinx Monsoon versus Detox,
Yeah.
that's a Ima Sumac song.
Yeah.
So I want to make the movie about her because like only opera people and people that care about vocals know about her.
Yeah.
And she was on a Disney soundtrack.
What Disney soundtrack?
She's on a Disney cover soundtrack. You know the song that Aurora sings to herself in the forest?
Kind of.
Yeah, she covered that.
Slay.
I'm like, of course she did. That's perfect.
Yeah. Her
And
habanera. What was it? What song did she sing?
she sang a lot of songs.
Yeah. It was
Was it the one you're
good.
thinking about from Drag Race Malamba number one?
No, I'm not thinking about that one.
Oh, okay. Cha Cha Gitana. That's
No.
another popular one. But the third one is more of a limited series, but Snot Girl.
Yes. Oh my God. Jonathan and I, we always think of like castings. You
Snot
know what I
Girl.
mean?
Snot Girl is a comic by the creator of Scott Pilgrim, drawn
Yes.
by Leslie. I don't know her last name. I think it's Hung. But it's like I want to make it. Like it seems like something that's up my alley. Like it'd be like jewel pastel tones with
Mm-hmm.
like the comic effect of Scott Pilgrim
Yeah.
and like just good casting. Like the creator said the what's his name, Brian Lee O'Malley.
Yeah.
He says that all of his characters are mixed race now because he is.
He is?
Yeah,
What?
he's mixed. I think he's Asian and white.
Okay. Asian.
But
What's going
yeah,
on?
yeah, whatever. And then he's like, and I'm like, if I ever do it, that's gonna have to be the case.
Yeah. I mean, like we need to see more. Not less me getting preachy, but I feel like it needs to be said that we need to see more people of color on like media and like
It's going great right now, but more.
there was this tweet someone said a black lady, she
Yeah.
was a black person, I'm not sure. They were talking about, I'm tired of seeing these slave and civil rights movies. We want to be fairies, we want to be wizards, you know.
Yeah, it's like we said about what movie we were talking about earlier. It was Promising Young Woman. We don't want to see the
Yes,
reality.
we
We
have
can walk
heard it
outside and see it.
literally. Like we
I
could
want
open
to
up a book,
see
like we
something
literally,
cute.
yes, something fun. And I mean,
Yeah.
like, you don't see lots of people of color in thrillers like that. You know what I mean? I mean, Glass Onion and
That's
Knives
one,
Out and Knives Out, but like
and that's one as well.
and that's one. I mean, like a fleet of phenomenal acting minorities, like that's unheard of.
Like it's only Jordan Peele,
Yes,
only him.
and I feel like there needs to be more.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yeah. So that's our film stuff. So let's but go put on a lighter note. Now it's time for show and tell.
Yay! Hooray!
Hooray! It's my turn. What I want to show you is this band that I found on TikTok that is too better than they should be.
Okay.
Like, you know, it's like, "Hi guys, I'm blah 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 and I wanted you to listen to my new song." It's way better than it should be. Which I like. That's the thing about TikTok now. Everybody's doing incredible. All the TikTok singers are great. You know?
Yes.
Their name is Magdalena Bay.
You've
And
told
this
me.
song
I'm
and,
pretty
and
sure
this
I
song
know.
and this song is called Cherry.
I think I know them.
You do? Cool.
Yeah, I think
But
I know.
I want to show you that because that song is crazy good. You ready? Ready,
Okay.
King?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, ready, everybody? Ready,
It's
Danny?
just, okay.
3, 2, 1, play. See, this is the song before.
Hey!
And then when she gets plugged in, it turns to Cherry.
Oh, I was thinking of American Teenager by what's her face? Did it? Did it? You know the
No.
SpongeBob rave one.
Oh. It is kind of that vibe. That's their vibe.
Oh,
Their ears.
big old ears.
It's a duo. Like, it's like Carmen, like she's the singer and he's the guy in the back.
Um,
I love
This-
me a VHS effect.
I do too, but this is very much your music.
I know.
I don't think I'd listen to this again. But this is also first initial. Maybe she'll like slay it or something.
Yeah. It hasn't even gotten into it yet.
This is also kind of giving those Pink Panthers type deals. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
that's-
it's like dial this number and you can get this ringtone. That's what it's giving.
It is getting that. What is this song about again?
I
Oh,
couldn't
it's
tell
about
you.
getting over depression. If you tell yourself you never get out of bed.
Do you think she actually sings like this, or do you think she's putting it on?
I mean, does it matter? Question mark?
I don't know, because sometimes when I think of singers, like I guess like Shakira, or like I guess like who else?
Oh,
Like
Shakira sings like that.
like a singer like this. Do you think they actually sing like that, or do you think that's like what they're doing?
I don't think it matters. I'm having fun.
Okay, you're having fun. I'm genuinely thinking.
What else? This was like my number 3-2 album of the year last year.
Really?
It was incredible. What else? What
What
else
does she
can I
sound
tell
like?
you?
Who
Who?
does she sound like? She sounds like someone to me.
Grimes?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Anyways.
you heard, yeah. But you know, that's alright.
That I was like, why don't I like this?
Oh. Oh.
A negative reception?
Yes.
I mean, it's fun. It's not my cup of tea though.
That's fine. I know you like a sleeper song.
A sleepy song.
Yeah.
You know the Sleepy Time Bear?
Yeah.
You.
I love like a calm vocal in front of like a hard ass electronic beat.
Eh.
Like
I like
this.
I like the opposite.
Like this, like Do You Miss Me by Pink Panthers. Kalala just released Happy Ending.
I haven't heard that.
That's a good one too. Oh, here comes the beat drop. Oh, strobe warning.
Oh wow. You should have said that first. We should probably put strobe warnings.
I found myself like singing like the end, like "Let It Come Alive," like, and like the "It's only that bad" to myself all the time.
I don't know.
Slay, she could slay. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you, Sebastian is starting to say "I ate that."
He is so cute. No fucking way.
Yeah, because it's literal, but also I ate that because we were playing Kirby,
Yeah.
and he's like, "I ate that." I was like, "Yes, you did."
Did you freak?
Yeah, I was like, "Yes, you did."
Oh my god. No,
Really
but no shade, best friend. She's not giving.
You don't like it?
No, yes, girl, go give us nothing. That's kind of what it's giving.
No, you don't get it.
No, I get it. I just don't like it.
You don't get it. I was kidding.
No, I get it. I can understand the appeal of things. I don't like it.
Yeah.
You know, because, like, I don't know.
What is it? You can say it. What is it?
She's white. I don't know.
Not she's white.
Yeah,
Pink
that's
Panthers
it.
does it and it's great.
Yes.
What does
Because
Lana Del Rey
she's
say?
phenomenal.
How can FKA Twigs and whoever else get on a pole and it's artistic and fierce, but when I do it, it's trashy?
That's you.
I like what you said. I was like, because it is. Because
Yeah, because it's
when
like,
FKA does it, it is art.
it is art. Okay.
But so what do you think? No, it's a
No,
chop.
it wasn't. It's a chop for me.
Oh.
I mean, I would not pay money to see that. honestly.
I wouldn't either. But like, you know, I'll watch
You're like, I wouldn't either. And
I'll
no,
watch
but
the
like,
DJ. I'll watch the live stream on TikTok, the DJ live stream. But
yeah,
no,
see? Like, the same with Ethel Kane. I love Ethel Kane. I wouldn't go see her.
You wouldn't?
person. No, probably not.
I would.
You would see Ethel
Yeah,
Kane?
she's crazy. I'd like to see her in real life.
I mean, like, I guess.
Okay,
But, like,
so
I wasn't, I mean, like, I guess she slayed to you, but I didn't really like it. It's just not music I really listen to.
I listen to that type of music, yo.
I
Look,
know.
as you can see, Bjork on the shirt.
I do love Bjork, though. I do. I do love Bjork.
Yeah,
But,
kind of
like,
like my shirt. I was like, I was like, slay.
of course you do. Yeah, but
She's so cool.
I only like Post and the other one, and then Volvo with the big old feet.
Stop saying vulva with the big old feet. It's Volta.
Okay.
Anyway, so that's it, friend. Time to go.
That's it?
Yeah, and my battery's about to die.
Oh no. You don't plug up your shit?
It's plugged into my mic and my external hard drive.
Anyways, okay.
Yeah, I need to get another connecting thing. But you got a song to sing before we leave?
No, do you?
Let it come alive. Let it go. Let it come alive. Let it go. You know. Slay. Bye, friends. See you later.
Let's get loud! Yeah.